The latest coming in on the loan moratorium case in the top court. The centre has filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court over the loan moratorium issue. The government in its affidavit said ready to waive the interest on interest for some loans, the compound interest waiver for vulnerable borrowers, while putting out several categories in which relief can be given on MSME loans up to 2 crore. Relief can also be given on personal loan up to 2 crores, and the relief can be given on housing loans up to 2 crores. Let me go across to our Deputy News Editor Meenakshi Banja for all the updates now coming in. Meenakshi, this move is likely to benefit thousands of small borrowers. Take us through the details of what the centre has said in its affidavit in the Supreme Court.
Well, at the outset, Apurva, very quickly some perspective for our viewers. This is the issue which is yet to be conclusively settled by the Supreme Court and also the central government. This is a 17-page affidavit which is in the form of an explanation from the Government of India, which explains as to why a wide-scale or a blanket loan waiver cannot be considered at this juncture. Remember, the government is hotly contesting this issue in the face of multiple pleas that have been filed seeking for the loan waiver. Furthermore, the government is explaining by virtue of this document, and I'm quoting from it, where the government says that if the government were to consider waiving interest on all the loan and advances to all classes and categories of borrowers corresponding to the 6-month period for which the moratorium has been sought, then the estimated amount would come to more than 6 lakh crores. In other words, if the interest is waived on all the loans and advances with regard to all classes and categories of borrowers, the amount would be would be more than 6 lakh crores. That is one very important submission that the government is making in this affidavit. Furthermore, our viewers will recall when the matter was being argued, it was the solicitor who had told the Supreme Court as to how the banking sector also needs to be safeguarded. And that bit is also reflecting in this affidavit, where again the government is reiterating, stating that if the banks were to bear the burden, it would go on to necessarily wipe out a substantial and a major part of their net worth, rendering most of the banks unviable and raising.
All right.
Yes, Purva. So it is a contentious issue which will be adjudicated furthermore in the Supreme Court, and we will have to see whether this proposal of the government is vetted and approved by the Supreme Court, and whether the other petitioners to this issue are agreeable to what the government is saying.
All right. All right, Meenakshi, many thanks for joining us and bringing us all those breaking updates.